feels like you're weightless. Feels like there's no gravity. You're not confined to a chair anymore. You're not always sitting down. Most people can move themselves around. I was able to swim on my own a little bit, which was great. It's a different level of freedom going from a chair to open water. I am Kyler Novacek from Colorado, and I'm one of the adaptive divers. I think the biggest thing I experienced was probably the feeling of freedom underwater. You don't feel so confined in the chair, and realizing that there's more activities to do out of the chair and stuff, so opened up a new perspective. The best part of the trip was probably just seeing how happy everybody was. There was no drama or anything on the trip. You didn't have to deal with anybody in bad moods or nothing like that. And seeing everybody else in chairs be happy and stuff, that was pretty cool. I feel more comfortable in the water than I thought I would. I didn't think I was gonna like it really at all. So I'm kind of glad different people pushed me to do this, because now it's probably something I would like to do in the future. I would like to say thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for being patient with everybody, and helping the adaptive side, and making sure that they can do things that able-bodied people can do.
Loran Novacek. I am Kyler Novacek's dad. I got my open water certification this trip. Coming down, this was, we did all the pool time and prep for the dive trip. So for me, it was to come down and get my open water certification, my stress and rescue, and buddy dive certification. So yeah, it was really cool. You see a lot of people really start bonding and having, there's a lot of commonality with a lot of people here, and you see a lot of that kind of come out when they get to talk about something that was really passionate for them, right? I mean, a lot of these divers, the adaptive divers that come up, and even first timers that come up, and like, it was totally awesome. It was so cool. I got to see this and I got to see that, and just to see a lot of that kind of come out in the people was pretty neat. It allowed a lot of the, for me as a parent, it allowed me to kind of have a chance to talk to other parents and hear more about their stories, because we obviously didn't know everybody, so it was a chance to really kind of get to know other people and learn about their stories and learn about whatever it was, their spouse or their child that's went through something. So it was really cool to just get that perspective on the challenges they've been through and the growth that they've all had. And in the Caribbean, really outside of just seeing the changes in people and the smiles on their face, and see my son's smile come up. You're in the Caribbean, so how can it, even in the rain, how can it be bad? It's beautiful down here. I remember his first dive, and he'd come up, and he's like, first 5 minutes, I was all on his own. Because you see the clarity down there, you know what's going on, so it was really cool to just hear about how neat of an experience it was and how clear the water was as you're descending down to the sand or wherever you were going. So it's cool to see the faces of the people as they come back up from the trip. It's cool to see him really embrace something like this a lot more and be able to verbalize that back. Because as teenagers, I think most teenagers tend to hold a lot of that stuff in, and they're not very good at communicating things. So for him to really be able to communicate that to me and to others and peers around him was pretty neat to see. I mean, I would love to keep diving. I mean, there's still lots of things on the bucket list to check off. There's a lot of animals I'd love to still see under the water. I'd love to continue to see him grow and expand what he can do in the water. I'd love to see maybe even the next time he gets to go or we go together. You know, he can kind of begin to, I think, move a little with his hands. I'd love to see if we could give him some gloved hands to see if that helps him feel like he can get maybe more propulsion in the water. Crick Hospital, that was instrumental in the track program. And Daniel, let's hear that. What do you say? A lot of people really made it happen. This is tough. Denver divers, the Denver Captain Program. There's a lot of people that have good hearts. So thank you.